Good morning. My name is Ojal, and today I'll be talking about whether the United States should lower the legal drinking age. Did you know that alcohol is the most abused substance by people under the age of 21 in the United States? Roughly 50% of people under 18 report that they have tried alcohol. This was published in Elsevier on August 2018. This is relevant because most of us are in college and are about to turn the legal age of drinking. And while some of us are still underage, we really need to understand that these laws are meant to protect us. Oftentimes, we overlook the negative consequences of alcohol. Given the negative consequences, the United States should not lower the drinking age. Firstly, I'd like to be talking about some of the negative consequences of alcohol. Secondly, I'll be talking about some reasons for underage alcohol consumption. And finally, I'd like to be talking about some solutions that we can implement to curb this consumption. Let us begin. Alcohol has several negative effects on an individual and as a country. Primarily, some economic consequences of alcohol include $50 billion loss, with 3 billion going towards healthcare costs and the remaining going towards the loss of productivity, car crashes, and other factors. We also see individuals who consume alcohol to be 10% less productive than their peers. Alcohol is often a reason why people skip school or miss work. This was mentioned in congressional documents and publications on October 8, 2016. This shows that teenagers are not necessarily responsible and mature enough to deal with alcohol. Now I'll be talking about some of the effects alcohol has on an individual. Alcohol affects a person's body, and it can also cause a person to lack secondary sexual characteristics. It affects the regulation of hormones, and it can lead to behavioral impairments. This was published in Elsevier August 2019. Another study shows that alcohol suppresses the immunity of a person and can increase the risk of liver damage. Given the economic and individual level damages, we should now dive into what are the reasons people consume alcohol. Alcohol consumption is primarily due to two reasons: psychological and socioeconomic. Psychological reasons include childhood trauma, adversity, which makes a person more susceptible to an alcohol use disorder. A lot of people report alcohol as a way for them to deal with their chronic, acute, and occupational stress. This was published in Elsevier on November 2018. This really shows that we need to improve our social support systems. In addition, there are some socioeconomic links. We see that parents who consume alcohol often have children who consume alcohol at an early age. Families who have higher socioeconomic status often have a higher consumption of alcohol. We also see that alcohol is viewed as an attractive and high status symbol by teenagers, which shouldn't be the case. And at a certain age, adolescents choose to have drinkers as their friends. This was published in Springer Science and Business Media on 27th November 2017. This really goes to show that we need to change the way we perceive alcohol. Now I'll be talking about some of the solutions that we can implement in order to curb the consumption of alcohol by underage youth. These can occur at three levels: a family, community, and at a government level. First of all, families should really talk about alcohol. A study done by the Center of Disease Control shows that parental monitoring is by far the most effective means to protect youth from alcohol consumption. Parents should really connect with their teenage children, whether that be through extracurriculars or discuss with their teachers what they're going through. This can really inform youth about the negative consequences of alcohol. This was mentioned in the American Journal of Public Health in August 2019. Next, alongside discussions with parents, we really need communities to step up. Communities should make sure that alcohol is less readily available and also try to implement educational programs for children to benefit. This will both curb the supply and demand for alcohol. Once again, this was published in the American Journal of Public Health in August 2018. And the final resolution is to have government funds which can help install programs and really educate people. There is the STOP Act, which refers to stopping the underage drinking. And this really, once again, goes through providing funds for communities for educating their youth. This was published in the US Federal News Service on 12 January 2020. Given the negative consequences of alcohol, both on the economy and on an individual, and since we have targeted the psychological and socioeconomic causes, it really shouldn't be difficult for us to curb the consumption of alcohol by underage youth. We all should work together to lower the number from a 50% to a 10%, and let us make that happen. Thank you and have a nice day.